Howdy y'all, Fuzz Z-Biker here at Prairie Rose State Park on this beautiful sunny day, and look what I got over my shoulder. That is a Kamet White Royal Enfield Himalayan 452. Just a beautiful machine. They're kind of hard to come by. A friend of mine owns this one. Its claim to fame, besides its color, is the tubeless tires that come factory with it. So it's a beautiful machine. It's got the 452cc single cylinder, dual overhead cam, 4-valve engine, 6-speed transmission, makes about 40 horsepower. I think it's 30 foot-pounds of torque, which is about 40 newton meters. Loads of power, loads of low-end torque. Now on the front, it's got this amazing 90/90 21-inch tire, tubeless on this particular model. That is sitting on these 43 millimeter forks that have about 8 inches of travel, and I believe that's about 200 millimeters. Over on this side, there's a 320 millimeter disc brake with a dual piston Vibra calipers. And then check these out. These are there to protect the tubes from dirt and grime. On the rear, it's a linked monoshock. Again, about 8 inches of travel, 200 millimeters. 270 millimeter disc on the back with a single piston Vibra caliper. Again, a tubeless tire. The bike weighs about 430 pounds. That's about 195 kilograms. And it holds about 4.5 gallons of fuel, which I think is 17 liters. Also, the seat height is adjustable. I think in the low position, which this is in the low position, it's 825 millimeters. In the high position, it's 845 millimeters, which I believe is 32.5 inches to 33 and 5/8 or 33 and 7/8, something like that. Now my bike has the seat in the high position. When I hopped on this one, I could really tell it was a lot lower. Also, it's a very narrow seat. Check that out, which makes the bike feel lower than it is. For display, it's got this about 5-inch TFT. Check that out. A little dust on there. So the tachometer is on the outside. Fuel gauge right here. Gear indicator in the center. Over here is speedometer. Clock right there. Ambient temperature right there. Odometer. And if you hit this little joystick over here, you get trip 1 down at the bottom, trip 2, fuel range, consumption, voltmeter, engine temperature, and I believe that's it on this one. For switch gears, you got the home button right here, past the flash right there, low beams, over here is high beams, blinkers, horn, and then the joystick. On this side, it's the kill switch, the run switch, and then if you rock this switch over, the start switch. Hazard lights are up here. This is the mode button. The bike has regular mode and eco mode. It also has regular mode, no ABS on the back, and eco mode, no ABS on the back, and that's all controlled with this button right here. Now Alan has added a bunch of extra stuff to this bike, and we'll start with the bar end mirrors. And if you kind of look at them, I don't know if you can see it, they got a kind of a blue tint, and I've noticed that in some of his other bikes, and I have a feeling he likes that. Running over here, the Bark Busters, of course. I think they're Bark Buster Storms, very good coverage. He's got these shorty levers in here, and they're adjustable for throw. You can adjust the distance from here to here, even with a gloved hand, without tools, just by hitting this lever right here. And he has it on his clutch lever also. And then if you look over here, he's got bar risers, so that looks like it's raised up about 1 inch, maybe a little more. On the front, he's got a WRS windshield. Now, I have a WRS on mine, but mine's about 2 inches taller, so he has the low windshield. His is also smoked. Down here, he's added a radiator guard. He's put the Rally engine guards on, and this Rally skid plate on the bottom. Running back this way, there's a cat delete pipe in there. And that was kind of cool riding this bike, because you can really tell the difference. It does breathe a lot better with that. I have not put that on mine yet, and I'm not going to do it until I get back from Canada, and then I think I will add it at that time. He also kept the stock muffler. Of course, he's added these Royal Enfield panniers. These are removable, they're lockable, and watch this. Got his gloves and stuff in there. Got this little cable on there to hold it open. You can undo them. You just loosen this big knob right here. There's 2 of them, and then the bag will pop off. It also has these things on top, so you can strap stuff to the top. Something I want to point out, see these little eyelets right here? He's got 4 of them here. Alan puts those on all his bikes, and that gives him a good place to put his straps like this down. Also, he put the seat cover on top of there. These are my Noru gloves. They're a couple years old. Pretty wore out, but they work very well. Running back this way, you put this plate on the bottom. That's to hold the aluminum box that goes on here. But instead of the aluminum box, he put this on here. And I was thinking, well, what does he carry in there that's so important, you know? Oh, hey, look, snacks. Protein bar, almonds, God knows what else. Let's see, what have I missed here? He's got this little pack on the side right there. Real quick add on, I missed this. This is a helmet lock. This is, you put your D-ring in your helmet there, you push this little button in, and that will hold your helmet hanging right there, locked in place. You have to have a special key to get it open. A very well equipped bike. and it's good for traveling. He doesn't have a lot of miles on it yet, but I think it's going to do very well. I call this a snow leopard bike. I think Royal Enfield calls it the Kamet White or Kamet White, something like that. It's a very beautiful machine, and Alan has done a very good job with all the extras on it, don't you think? Particularly like these white storms on there. Very good, very good. Now, if you all are interested in a motorcycle like this, a new or used Royal Enfield Triumph Classic British bike of any type, need parts, accessories, thingamajigs, doodads, coats, jackets, helmets, gloves, anything at all, get yourself over to Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, or go to baxtercycle.com. Tell those fine folks that Fuzzy Biker, that's me, sent you. Hit like and subscribe. Now, it's a beautiful day out here. This is a borrowed motorcycle. I've got about 30 miles on it. I think I'm going to go put another 30 or 40 on it. Get out and ride, my friends. Life is good. Wahoo!
Wahoo! Wahoo! Wahoo!